So I'm currently watching Jellybee's stream while writing in my planner, just doing little thingies like this. Usually I'm not this elaborate with it, but I was like, I'm gonna be putting more stickers. I'm gonna do like bubble letters. So we got moving day, we've got Tsum Tsum Tuesday, hockey game. I accidentally wrote hokey game. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so I'm running out of things to do because I'm talking on Skype with them, and I want to run some errands. I guess I can flip this back to my face. I have some errands I want to run, but I'm also waiting for my hair toner to come into the mail today, so I'm waiting for that package, but it hasn't come yet, so I'm like, I don't know. And I should start doing other things too, but I'm like, but I'm Skyping, I can't leave the computer, because the other things I should be doing are like filming more toy videos and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna join the conversation. I got my mic muted so that I could talk to you guys, but I'm pretty much done writing my planner for now. I'm kind of also writing out a thing where just kind of like a schedule reform. Like, I want to strictly only work on toy videos on Mondays. I don't want to be editing them other days throughout the week. I want it to be all Mondays, just one day, all the toy stuff out of the way. And then potentially get in extra streams that maybe aren't necessarily scheduled, but like if there's a Sunday where Christian's gone, I might like do an extra art stream or do an extra gaming stream here and there, you know? So slightly reforming the schedule and just making it like a little more strict. And I don't know if I officially want to make the leap to editing vlogs in the evenings, because if I do that, I want to be editing them by like 7. That's kind of early to end the vlog, but they'd also start earlier, so I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. I think my package is finally here, so I might have to ditch the Skype call so I can get some stuff done. So I finally checked the mailbox downstairs for the first time since I've been back, and I think it's the first time. And my new Imagine Effects was in, so that's pretty cool. And I also got my Series 2 Amiibo cards, and I got 12 packs from Amazon, and so I'm gonna do 6 in a video, and I'm gonna film it right here at my desk, I decided, just because I'm filming smaller things and I don't really feel like moving my entire camera setup and redoing that at this point, so I'm just gonna do it here at my desk with this piece of paper. It's like an off-white paper, whatever, it's like a huge sketchbook. Anyway, so I'm gonna film that and another video, and I decided I'm gonna save my errands for tomorrow. All it was I had to pick up a package at the post office and swing by the rental office, and I can do that tomorrow. And it was pouring rain, and I was at the live stream for quite a long time, so I was like, I'm just gonna do this tomorrow and do other things today. So yeah, just doing the final setup for this, which really is just hooking up the mic, and then I can start filming. So yeah. Apparently my memory card was full, so I have to transfer clips off, and it takes forever because my DSLR makes huge file sizes. So I'm only transferring off 3 clips out of like the 15 or so that there are, and it's taking forever. And then I was waiting, and then I just noticed that there was some kind of error with one of the files, so I skipped that file, but it must have been sitting on that for a while, so I just like wasted some time. Oh well. It wasn't really time wasted because I watched Jellybee's 3-marker challenge. Now I'm just chilling. It says 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. That's not too bad. Just watch another video or something. Oh, this is my setup for my mic. I put on a scarf, tied it so it wouldn't dangle too much, so that I can clip the mic sideways so it's facing me without touching my shirt or anything. So that's my setup, and I'm glad I thought of this. I should do this more often when I'm wearing a shirt like this. So yeah, because if I just pinch a piece of fabric on my shirt and clip it, it usually falls sideways and touches my shirt. So this is a good solution. So we have a problem. Most of the clips I'm trying to transfer are not transferring. It makes me wait for the file to be fully transferred, and then it gives me an error file being like, this file can't be transferred due to an error. And I was kind of having problems like that yesterday with a different memory card, and I'm wondering if it's the card reader. Because as you guys know, well, if you saw my one vlog, the card reader I normally use broke, and so I'm using my backup one, and that backup one's just being very finicky, so it's like taking me forever to get these stupid clips off, and it's just frustrating. So that's great. So in the meantime I wait, and I only have one memory card for my DSLR because it's like a certain kind, because yeah, whatever. And so I have to wait for this, which is frustrating. Since I'm sitting here waiting, I'm creeping on my loans. Okay, I just logged into my Alberta student loan. Let me log into my national student loan. Where is it? Where are you? Well, there. I have it bookmarked, but okay. Because you guys know I want to get a car. And before I was like, oh, I think I decided what car I want. Now I don't want that anymore. I'm just gonna go, I don't even know what I want yet. I'm gonna, like, I know what kind of car I want to go with now. I want to go with just like a 5-door car. So it's basically like a normal size car with a hatchback kind of thing. I think that's what I want to go with. And after talking through with Christian, I think that's what we want to do. So anyway, but I'm like, I don't really want to buy a car when I still have my student loans, because I've been living over 4 years now without a car, because I sold mine when I moved to Vancouver. And so it's not like I'm in any rush to get one, but I still want to get one because of the convenience of it and everything. My thing is, I'm aiming to not have to do car payments. I'm aiming to just buy one outright. But I don't really feel comfortable doing that if I still have student loans. It's like, why am I not just paying off my student loans then, you know? So I'm just gonna creep how much money I have left to pay on these. I'm just sitting at the computer here. I was like leaning on the desk, just biting my thumbnail, not really chewing it, just like flicking my tooth, like. I just paid off the Alberta student loan in full. So now I just have my other loan and I'm like, oh, I should just pay it off. I kind of want to just pay it off because I want this gone before I get a car. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pay it. Oh God. Let's pay it. Okay, I did it. Wow, okay. I have no more student loans. I'm debt free. That feels kind of good. Oh, geez. Well, I mean, I was kind of like considering doing that for a while, but I went ahead and did it. Made my payments because I had a plan to pay it off in 3 years because I had $34,000 in loans, and paying it off in 3 years would mean $2,000 in interest for a total of $36,000. I've been in repayment for just over 2 years. Like, I've made 2 years of payments so far, plus I threw in some extra payments. Cause yeah, repayment started in January 2014. So it's been 2 years and 1 month since well, yeah, so it's been exactly 2 years since the first payment came out of my account. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. And that'll be one less thing coming, well, 2 less things technically coming out of my bank account every month, so. Yay. Technically that money is just now gonna be going to rent, towards our rent for the new place, but oh well. Okay, well, let's film. So I was about to go tone my hair, and instead I just crawled into bed and busted out a notepad and start doing budgeting stuff. I usually don't really write all that out. I used to plan out a lot of that stuff. Back when I worked at Arcana, I had a little notebook that was always beside my computer, and so I would like write in it, like write out all my expenses and like plan different things out. And I decided I wanted to give that a go again, just to see what my new sort of fixed monthly expenses are with them now that we're moving and stuff. So like hydro's gonna cost more, rent's gonna cost more, but then I just tallied all the other things I have, like anything from laundry to transit to Patreon, my Photoshop subscription, Twitch subscriptions, blah, 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 everything like that. And yeah, so just kind of like plan some things out, and because I want to cut back on stuff for February and potentially March in terms of expenses, just because the move is pretty expensive, because there's, well, one, like the moving cost itself, but then our rent is going up, and hydro, plus our damage deposit was half a month's rent, the pet deposit was half a month's rent, so there you go, plus we're still gonna be paying rent here for February, so it's like super rent month basically. Well, the deposits have already come out of my account. Those checks have already been cashed. So that's technically a January expense, but it's close enough to February that I'm just counting it as that. So February is a spendy month. Basically like the January-February divide is very spendy. So yeah, I just kind of like wrote out some things like, okay, for my toy channel, I'm limiting myself to this. For furniture we get for the house, like limiting to this. For art supplies, $0. I'm gonna try to like not spend anything on art supplies or even like video related making things. Like don't buy additional memory cards or cables or that kind of thing. I might get a card reader though. Those things are pretty cheap, and just because mine's being a little finicky. Like don't get clothes or shoes or accessories or that kind of thing. And I mean, I don't usually buy that much, but yeah, so just kind of like writing stuff out like that. Trying to see it all in front of me, see like, okay, those are my fixed expenses, go from there. And yeah, it's hard to know how much money you're gonna have. I mean, like I really only know a month in advance because my income's different every month, and the general trend is upward every month, so that's good. But the difference lies in when you go from like in December, like November, December, then jumping to January. My online income drops significantly because of advertising trends and how I don't know, companies pay more for ads in the holidays, and in January it just plummets and all that kind of stuff. So I just hit that drop, and my next paycheck that I'm getting in like a few days will be my December earnings, so that's good because that was still a good month, even though October and November were higher. But then at the end of February is when I'm gonna get my paltry January earnings, so I don't know, I'm like planning ahead for that. Plus, you know, like I mentioned, I want to get a car, so I'm trying to save for that now because I spent a chunk of that money on my student loans. So anyway, I'm trying to decide if I want to do my hair now or not. I don't want to wait too long because like I'm already kind of getting roots growing in here, so I need to hurry up and tone it. I just feel pretty tired right now. It's not even 11 and I feel just like exhausted, and I just want to lay down. So we'll see if I end up doing it or not. Oh, and there was confusion about when I was getting the keys for my new place. I thought we were getting them on the 28th, but we're actually getting them on Saturday because 28th is tomorrow, which is Thursday. We're not actually getting them until Saturday. I don't know why. Like, I'm trying to think back to what we originally said, and I'm like, well, I think she did say Saturday. Like, maybe I was looking at the wrong month on my calendar. I have to wait a little bit longer. I thought I was gonna be able to do a tour on like, on tomorrow. I thought I could film like an empty house tour, but it's alright, I can't do that. I can't do it until the 30th, so yeah. Back to budgety things. My toy channel is going in a good direction. It's getting close to being able to pay for itself. I mean, as of right now, I've spent a lot more money on the channel than I've earned from it, but I'm at this slow down phase where now I don't need to buy that much stuff because I've got such a big stockpile. And when I calculate out my videos and then the average amount spent on each video, I think I'm like getting close to breaking even. It's hard because some videos are a lot more expensive. Obviously, if I get a limited edition Disney doll, that costs more than like dollar store Dragon Ball Z cards. Like, you know, some videos are cheap to make, most of them fall in the middle range, and then some are more expensive depending what the item is. And so it's hard for me to know the exact like average cost, but the channel is doing okay enough. Like, it's bringing in some money, so it's starting to be able to pay for it itself, and it'll for sure pay for any new things I buy, so that's good. It's probably just it's not at the point where it's gonna start paying for the backlog of stuff I've already purchased, but going forward it should be okay, especially since I'm slowing down on the spending. So that's kind of nice, because that's what I want to get at, is so that the toy channel is paying for itself. Otherwise, I can't really justify spending that much money on like toys and things. But I see no problem buying it if they're paying for themselves. Like, if I don't buy the toys, that means there is no toy channel, which means there is no income. Like, you have to spend the money to make the money back. And so even if I'm just breaking even, I'm fine with that. So I feel like we're already getting kind of close. It's gonna take a little while longer, but it's going good. So I hope the money talk was interesting to some of you. Some people probably just skip past it, but I know at least the older crowd was probably interested in that. So yeah. It's time for the SpongeBob joke of the day. Why do fishermen like to fish where there are tons of mosquitoes? Because they got lots of bites. Or sorry, get lots of bites. I misread that. Because they get lots of bites. Sorry, my character voices are so horrible. I think I am going to just tone my hair, because tomorrow I'm going to regret not doing it, because I've got my errands to run. I want to film a 1 marker challenge and that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do that. I also just kind of want to go to bed because I've been feeling like sore. My arm issues came back. I've been trying to not whine about it. It came back, I think it was the day before we went to Whistler, so it was a Thursday. They started killing me again. Like, most of the pain is in the elbow itself, but my forearms do feel sore, and now my upper arms get it too, and it's been sore since, so that's never any fun. And sometimes it's worse than other times. Like, I might feel horrible for 1 hour and the next hour I feel better. But mostly today my knee has been bugging me immensely. It feels like it's bruised, but I can't see a bruise. And just my pants rubbing against it hurts like a mofo. And it just is sore in general, like when I walk and things like that. So that's not fun. And so I'm just like, I just want to lay down. But I think I'm going to suck it up and do the hair thing. So yep. I will do that and then go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I think